Hi guys, what the fuck is up? I decided I was gonna do my skincare on my window because better lighting for you. I'm thinking of you. Let me give you a little rundown of why I haven't really uploaded. So after the video that I posted, I went to one of my boyfriend's DJ shows and my camera got fucked. It fell on the floor and the battery fell out, and then the little latch on the bottom fell out. Broke. So I haven't really had I didn't really have a camera for like a week. And then there's like little things that I did do and I recorded, but I'll make a separate video for that, you know? In case you were wondering what that was. It's Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliator. But yeah, I ended up getting a new battery. Now we're here, basically. That's the like best way I could put it. Also, I haven't brushed my teeth yet, but you're not gonna know because you can't even smell my breath. So recently I've been having a lot of like conversations of like being gay, which I hadn't really had like ever growing up that much. Somewhat, not in this aspect that I am having them now. I think like deep down, if you're like questioning your sexuality or like just growing up in general, you like really do question who you are. Also, my hair looks funny, please ignore it. I'm not gonna do anything about it. I look ugly as fuck and that's alright. But I think growing up did really make me question a lot about like who I was, and I didn't really ever fit in with the people I used to hang out with. The obvious answer is that because I lived in a very conservative little town where there was like not much going on, and like whereas of now I live in California and have a boyfriend, and just like everyone's mind over here is like more open to that, and like the conversation is very more open and accepted here. Also, I feel like I'm talking a little bit weird, but I am a little bit sick. It's not COVID. I did test for COVID and I got negative, so I don't know what it is, but I'm getting out of it. I also cut my nose like while I was shaving. Okay, so let me just tell you about my experience. So in my town where I grew up and went to high school, well, where I went to high school, not kind of where I grew up a little bit, but I moved around a lot. But basically what like I remember very vividly was like in my high school years, there was only really like 2 open gay guys, and it was very like, if they were gay, like it was really known, like it was out there, like, and you had to like show it, like at least that's what I thought, and I didn't really like it, so like I strayed away from it because I thought if I was gay, then I had to be really outspoken about it and like really like, I'm gay and I'm not Charlie, but I just want her to be Charlie, if that makes sense. And I'm really gonna hate the way I'm like saying this and like putting it out, because I feel like there's a way better version of like putting it out, and there's like nothing wrong on like those people that were in my town. Like that's the way they chose to show it, and that's the way they are, and I don't even know, that's just them, and good for them. They like found themselves and that's who they are, you know. But I wanted to find myself before I could find that version of me, or like figure myself out, like who I was. And I wasn't just gay, I was more, you know, if that makes any fucking sense. And in high school, I would really like, it was like I would wear makeup just because I really wanted to hide like my insecurities, which would be like maybe pimples or like something like that. I remember I got asked if I was wearing any makeup, and then I denied it because makeup's like traditionally like a girl's thing, you know, or like a gay thing, which now I don't really give a fuck. I'll wear whatever the fuck I want and do whatever the fuck I want, but at least for me it turned out really good, in the sense that I really did find myself first, and I really did grow as Charlie before I chose to grow in as gay. I don't even know if that's a good way to put it because I know it's not, but I feel like that's the best way I can put it in my own sentences. And I hate talking about topics where I'm not fully like knowledgeable and correct in some situations. This is just like my experience, you know? But trying to find that, like, trying to navigate who you are is like a really like big struggle. And it was a big struggle for me. And I did cry a lot and I did struggle, but I think I'm at a point where I kind of really know myself and I really know who I am. And I think the beautiful thing is that like we could keep on growing and finding things about ourselves that we didn't know, and like there's so much to learn and grow from. And I think that's like beautiful that we don't stop growing and we're always finding ourselves in every way in this world. So I think if you don't continue to like find yourself or explore more about yourself, you're kind of just staying stagnant and not growing to your fullest potential, I feel like. And I feel like I still have so much, I've grown so much, and I feel like I have so much more to grow, and I'm so excited for that, and so excited to fucking be more me, if that makes sense. Which all of that just kind of takes time and experiences and a life just happening to you. My voice is really going out right now, and I don't feel like I could talk properly, but it's okay. But that's kind of like one of the main reasons I left my hometown in Arizona, because it was so small of a town where everyone knew everyone's business, and it was kind of a judgy town, I feel like. So, and I was always told that I wasn't ever like such like a little small town person, and I really felt that. So I moved out to California, where I did struggle for like a year because I didn't really know anyone or kind of know myself that much yet. And I've grown so much this past year, and I've lived so much, and it's just funny to see the like struggles that I used to have, because I keep like a journal, and I've kept one for like most of my life, most of my high school years. So looking back at the pages and seeing how sad and like how like I was struggling, and just viewing that, and like now looking at myself now, it's a different person. For the better. I will say it's for the better. I think for most people that go through like any situation and struggling to find themselves or their sexuality, it might be easy for some people, I mean, and like that's just them, and they're accepted and they had a beautiful like outlook on it. But I think a lot of people don't have that, and they struggle in it, and I definitely did for a while. But now that I did find it, I did find myself, and I'm really happy in what I've become and who I am right now. But I do think you need to go through those struggles. If you're in those struggles, it'll like make you more of a stronger person. Also, my boyfriend put me on. He went to Hawaii recently, and while he was there, he got a facial from this like lady. She put him on this brand called OC, and immediately after trying it, it was like the best thing ever. So I had to go buy like the miniature pack just to try it out on my skin and see how my skin would like react with it. But overall, the products are really good and I highly recommend. And I just put cleanser on my face instead of moisturizer. I just realized I really don't care. I'm gonna leave it on there as moisturizer. I just put cleanser instead of fucking moisturizer. It's great. But it's made from like really like natural like seaweed shit That's like a really big dummy mistake of me. But yeah, if you guys have like any more questions, or like if you want to know more like about my situation, or what I think, or like the advice I would give, let me know in the comments or DM me or anything, and I will make another video. This week and last week, my job that I'm working at Paxson, they didn't really schedule me, and I kind of find it really hard when I don't have work, and like I feel like I always have to keep busy or like be doing something, obviously like keep busy, and I haven't been these well, I mean I have in some situations, but I really like to like work, so I haven't had a job basically for the past week, and today's Tuesday, so I haven't had work for a couple days, and it's been weird. I have been keeping busy by like doing schoolwork and shit, but I feel like I just want to work, you know, and like make money. You gotta make money to live. I mean, once in a while it's like good to like take a break, and like yesterday I kind of just like laid in bed, but I did like homework and applied to some jobs because my work isn't getting me any work, and that's not chill. I think if you're like in a really hard situation, or you're like really depressed or anything like that, I think you gotta keep on like just move, do something to like move your body or move yourself, do something, read a book or meditate. At least that's how I kind of got out of it. I was not doing what I wanted to be doing. But yeah, yesterday I was kind of really bummed, not bummed, I mean bummed and like ill, and I didn't really feel like moving that much, so I kind of just stayed in bed and like took a little day break and like did homework and applied to some jobs. And today I came back home from my boyfriend's house and worked out, and I was on the phone for like 4 hours for like my car insurance. So sorry, I'm like really fucking mellow right now. I'm like, it takes so much energy to talk right now. But yeah, I know it was pretty fucking short, and like I didn't really like go into detail about anything, but if you do want me to go into detail, let me know and I will. Okay? Sound good? That's kind of all the energy I have right now. I kind of feel like whispering instead of talking, but to my skincare. If you want to know the products, let me know, and I'll make another skincare video for you guys. See you in the next one.